Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you 7 travel tips and must-haves for traveling with a toddler. Traveling can be stressful with littles, especially if they're newly potty trained like mine. And if you're worried about stranger danger, how they will eat, what they will eat, the list goes on. But I am here to help you be as prepared as possible for wherever you're going. Before we jump in, I do want to introduce myself. If you are new on this channel, hello, my name is Andrea, my toddler's name is Annie, and we love sharing efficient tips and tricks from all of our adventures and all the behind the scenes planning to create more fun and ease for your family. So, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button down below and let's jump right into helping you fight off all the travel stress. With our family, we love jumping down to Disney World for a quick trip, but we also just recently got back from an international trip that was a 13-hour travel day. So I've got all the tips today for taking your littles on an adventure. For the first tip, backpacks. What on earth do you put in everyone's personal backpack? So Annie actually just recently started bringing her own bag. Inside, I will put her headphones for an iPad, a couple new small toys for when she opens the bag, she's surprised, and reusable Ziploc bags for some of her favorite snacks. That way, she has the autonomy to pick and choose what she wants, when she wants, and she gets it, right? So I found this tip very helpful because when traveling, it's easy for your little to feel out of control or out of routine. So this helps Annie feel empowered to make her own decision and have her own space. So in mine and my husband's bag, one of us will have an extra snack bag if she runs out of one snack and wants more. We have that backup. And then the other backpack will be all new activities or toys. But before every trip, I take Annie to the Dollar Tree and let her go crazy in there. Pick and choose whatever she wants, and I'll let her have a couple items that day, but hide the rest for a nice surprise on the trip. There's also Play-Doh in there, which is always a win, and something to know that it is safe to travel with on planes. The second tip correlates with the first one, and that would be keeping them occupied and follow their lead. If you have watched any of my Pack With Me videos, you have heard me say, don't just give them all the snacks and toys at once. You want to pace yourself, so let them take the lead. When they're done with one toy or snack, don't just panic and hand them everything that you have. If they're content with riding along, let them. As soon as they need to be occupied, you're ready and prepared to give them the snack or the new toy or one that they haven't seen in a long time, and you can just give it to them and then they're occupied and not overstimulated. Speaking of making sure that your child has snacks, what about drinks or water? So my third tip would be to bring their favorite water bottle with you empty. You'll have zero troubles getting through security if it is empty. And as soon as you get through security, you can go fill up your water bottle and they will have water for free through your plane ride. So if you need a refill in the plane, water is complimentary. Refill it. Also, a little side note though, when opening the bottle on the plane, the cabin pressure also builds up in the bottle, and when you open it, it is possible that the water will shoot out at you. It has sprayed up on me, it's sprayed in our faces, so be cautious when you're opening it. The fourth tip that works best for us is check all your luggage. We find that it is so much easier to have less luggage with us, and that lets us just worry about our backpacks and Annie. That's it. No stressing about fitting luggage in the overhead bin or running out of hands to lug everything through security, then the gate, onto the plane, and so forth. So our hands are free and our attention is on Annie and getting us to where we need to be. So it relieves a lot of stress for us, and it's also smart to make sure you're aware of any membership perks of airlines with free check-in bags. So you might want to fly Southwest over another because your first check bags are free. Or maybe it's worth signing up for the free version of Delta for free checked luggage. So definitely something to consider and look into for your airline preference. Just a small break for Ready to Begin Designs, who is sponsoring today's video. I have to point out this t-shirt that I have on today. This is my first annual pass holder tee, and I absolutely love it. It is just the cutest design and super soft material. It feels amazing. Like, it's the high quality tee material. Like, you know which ones I'm talking about. But Ready to Begin Designs is owned by a fellow Disney mama whose goal is to help Disney lovers find apparel for all members of your family that is simplistic and adorable. And they do offer custom designs, so make sure to check them out on Etsy, and I have their link in the description box for you to find. Now, back to the video. Which leads me to my 5th tip. One that we actually just started using is AirTags. This last international trip, I bought a 4-pack of AirTags on Amazon, which I'll have the links in the description for everything. But I had one little AirTag holder with a pin, and I had pinned it on the inside of her pants. She also wore these cute little silicone hidden watch AirTags bracelets that she was able to choose the color and this little character that went inside of it. And you can also pop one into your luggage. This was a game changer for our travel anxieties because God forbid Annie wandered off, I would be able to track her right away from my phone, and I'm able to set the alarm off and find her. The ones in my luggage, I was able to track where they were before the airline even scanned them on and off the plane. So highly recommend that you get those. On to my 6th tip, and this one is for my potty training parents, is buy a portable toilet seat. This thing is the best invention ever. It keeps Annie from being scared of big potties, and it fits on all toilets. So she's used it international, airplanes, other people's homes, restaurants, and all the places, and it has worked perfectly, but most importantly, she is comfortable. I also like I like to pack a wet bag just in case she has an accident, and I can place her underwear and soiled outfit in that until we get to our destination and are able to clean it. But saying that, don't forget all the extra undies and outfits to prepare for accidents. My last tip is about transportation. No matter how many times we go somewhere, my brain is always freaking out about getting picked up from the airport, and then vice versa when the trip is over, and then plus a car seat, no car seat option, will it be installed correctly, etc. So you know all the mom thoughts that go through your head, and there's 2 options everywhere you go, so private or shared. If you go the private route, which we have done through Mirrors for Disney World or Nexus for international trips, you do have to request a car seat. Now, they are not certified or trained in car seat installation, so depending on how comfortable you feel with this, this may not be an option for you unless you're like me and a control freak and you'd rather install it yourself because you know it's done correctly, in which I don't mind to do. Now, if you go the shared option, a lot of times this is a bus charter, like a large bus. So if you choose this route, it is typically cheaper, but you also don't have to have a car seat. And actually, in my experience, they prefer that you don't have one on the bus, and they'll typically put the car seat underneath with all the luggage. Annie and I are using Sunshine Flyer this next trip. It is a charter service for our mommy and daughter trip next month, and at the time of this video, they are running a promotion that kids are free and adults are $15 per person. So it's literally $30 for Annie and I round trip at Disney World compared to nearly $200-ish for private black car services through Mirrors. So that concludes my 7 tips and must-haves for traveling with your littles. If this video was helpful in any way, please hit that like button and share with all of your friends. Also, in the description box below, I have went ahead and linked all the must-haves to make it easier for you to find. I hope this has all helped you feel confident in your next adventure with your littles. I love seeing all your adventures as well. So make sure we're connected on all social media platforms, and I look forward to seeing you on there or the next video or at Disney World. Bye.